Hi, welcome to all divine star seeds, all of you bright cosmic stars. Remember to let your light shine bright. Tonight is a different type of reading, and it is late, but the divine decided that this message was necessary. So I greet you with honor and virtue, with gratitude and peacefulness. I speak in truth as I offer these words with good and pure intent. Now, may we begin. Tonight's message comes from multiple places. The first aspect I'm going to deal with is the fact that we say that money is everything. But money is not everything. In this dimension, yes, we deal with money. Money is simply a tool here, but it's not everything. Because no matter what you believe or who you are, at the end of the day, you will find that you will be held accountable for your actions. So you could have money be the paper we use now. It can be us bartering. It can be Bitcoin or digital currency. Yes, it's a necessary tool, but it ain't everything. No matter what you believe, accountability is a fact. Big facts. So when you leave here, whether you have a heart as light as a feather, or whether you believe in Christianity, you got to still face a judgment day. Whether you believe in Muslim and Allah, even they still have a judgment day. No matter what, when you leave here, it's your core values, the things that are deeply ingrained in you, the principles that guide you with all of your actions, why you do what you do. You gonna do anything for the money? No, honey. Money is a tool. A tool like a hammer. You are to use it to build or you can use it to destroy. You decide if when you leave here, your heart is gonna be heavy with the cares of this world and whether you was on a whole bunch of bullshit. Tonight we gonna come real and raw too. I ain't got a lot of time for a lot of stuff. When the divine wake me out my sleep to say give a message when I was already like, I'm done with playing the games. Because you don't have to play certain people's games. See, when you know your value, you can end certain things and keep it moving and still be successful. Now, let's talk about core values real quick because it's your core values that's really everything. What you got deeply ingrained in you. And you can switch it up at any time. These are tools also. You can use your core values as a tool to build yourself, to build others, or you can use it to tear down. But nothing is everything except how and what is ingrained in your soul, deep within your spirit. Those are lessons you came here to learn, not the money. Because in other realms, money don't even exist. So don't get caught up in this 3D realm and it's money and chasing everything to get the bag. The bag is your soul and what's deeply ingrained in it. That's what's guiding your actions. So core values, what are your personal ethics or ideas that guide you when you're making decisions, when you're building relationships, when you're trying to solve problems, or when you are solving problems? No trying. What is your internal compass? What are some core values? Integrity. When you think nobody ain't looking and you doing stuff behind the scenes, you think nobody don't know, nobody ain't watching. What you really doing though? What you doing when you feel like all the lights are off, nobody ain't doing? What you doing in the shadows? Are you moving with integrity because you think nobody ain't gonna know? Remember, at the end of the day, there is accountability. So you might get away with some BS for a certain amount of time, but baby, do believe that if you ain't moving with integrity, you get what you give. And if it ain't while you here breathing, is when you return back to the spiritual realm. Don't get it twisted. How you moving? Is it with honesty, where you promote an openness that empowers yourself, empowers others, enables you to develop consistency in how you present the facts? How you moving? Is it with respect, able to accept others despite their differences in their backgrounds and their beliefs? How you moving? Including self-respect. Are you respecting yourself enough to move with integrity and honesty? Because remember, they say money is everything, but money ain't everything. No, having core values, what's deeply ingrained in your soul, is what's valuable. No matter who you are, what you believe, at the end of the day, when you return to the spiritual realm, you better know that there is accountability. I don't care if you're on the right hand path or the left hand path. Because those on the left hand path that think they can do things behind people's back and ain't nobody gonna know about your dark secrets and your dark magic, baby, you already know that the spiritual realm is real on real on real on big facts. Whether you're a Christian, you're a Muslim, whether you're an atheist and you on the right hand or the left hand path, do know that there is accountability in the spiritual realm. What's deeply ingrained? How you moving? So, accountability. What is it? When things go wrong, are you proactively taking steps to prevent further results from happening? So if you realize that some way you've been moving ain't on the up and up, but you still keep moving that way, well, eventually know that you will be held accountable for your actions. How you moving? Is it with kindness? Do you treat people exactly how you want to be treated? With dignity, with fairness, with freedom? How you moving? The fairness, the ability to do what you must without interference from external forces. And in this realm, there's always external forces. Some that want you to go to the left, some that want you to go to the right. And if you trying to stay in that middle ground of being fair, of having dignity, of speaking with honesty and integrity, it's always something trying to pull you to the left or the right. But how you moving? Is it with gratitude for the good and even what we consider bad without being bitter? How you moving? Is it with mindfulness? Living in the present moment and enjoying all that comes with it? With intention and gratitude? How you moving? Is it with peacefulness or is it a life spent in turmoil? Because you can't or won't take responsibility for your actions. But you want others to be tolerant and forgiving of you. How you moving? Bruh. Let's get into this reading because it ain't the pick a card. We'll get into that on another day. I'm going to let the divine speak. We're going to get some messages out real quick. And I think I just summed up the message, but let's reiterate. Let's pull it together for you. Are you moving with reciprocity? You won't equal give and take, but what you giving? Are you moving with integrity? Are you giving honesty? Or you think because you're doing stuff behind the scenes, it's all good? Ain't nobody gonna know. Baby. Do you recognize that it is spiritual warfare going on? And when you think you're getting away with something, there are others who see through those illusions and can break those curses. Are you able to see through the illusions when you're not moving with integrity? When you're not standing by core values? This is a part of your spiritual warfare. Are you going to be able to take flight once you leave here? Or are you going to be on a sinking ship, aka Titanic style? You going to have angels supporting you or warring against you? Because it can go either way. How you moving? Are you going to be able to evolve spiritually? You decide. How you moving? Is it with positive energy? Libra. Those in the military, ex-military. Those that's telling lies. Come on. For some of y'all, it's an ex-lover. Y'all winning or you a winner. Why? Because you're a spiritual warrior with a higher calling. That's enough of that right now. I'm going to let the divine speak in another way. How you moving? Is it with reciprocity? How you moving? Out here in these spiritual streets when you think nobody don't know. Do you have any core values? How you moving? Are you going to be able to say once you leave here that you hit the jackpot? Because you're going to be able to spiritually evolve? Or are you on that sinking ship because you're telling lies? Are you a lying ass Libra? Or are you a spiritually evolved Libra? I ain't put it out here. The divine did. Are you spiritually evolving? Hitting the jackpot? How you moving? Do you have core values with stability? How you moving? You think people can't see through the illusions? They ain't got to. It's still a spiritual realm going on here. It's still spiritual warfare. The divine all up in this. Are you moving in your high priest energy? What are you intending and creating for yourself and for others? What are your core values? How you moving? Because whether you think people don't know, intuitive messages go out. It's a collective consciousness here. So, are you spiritually evolving? Are you able to see through the illusion that money ain't everything? It's just a tool that's here. But what's your core values? What are your core values? What is it that is deeply ingrained in you? What principles are guiding you and your actions? How you moving? I'm going to tell you, because I was getting fed up and I was about to just shut the channel down for a little while. But the divine told me to have an attitude of gratitude. Told me that you already can see through these illusions and you're a spiritual warrior. And so this message, I'm coming from a personal place, but it's because I know that if I'm going through it, some of y'all going through it too. Divine said, pick your head up. Keep your attitude of gratitude. Why? Because you can see through the illusions and you were meant to be a curse breaker here. To let them know it's not about the money. It's a tool. How you moving? What you doing with the money? I don't care if we bartering. I don't care if it's Bitcoin. I don't care if it's cryptocurrency. How you moving? Are you doing anything for the money? Is that money going to be able to help you do what? Spiritually evolve. How you moving? What's your core values? Your beliefs are right for you. Do what you do is what the divine is saying. But at the end of the day, do believe. Will you be spiritually evolving or not? The choice is yours. Will you be caught up in the lies that money is everything instead of using it with a tool and having core values? The core values of everything was deeply ingrained in you. The principles that guide all your actions, your personal ethics, your ideas that guide you when you making decisions and building relationships, when you solving problems, how you moving. Will you be able to celebrate as you spiritually evolve? Or are you going to miss this celebration stuck in lies and stuck in what? Where is that? I ain't even putting stuff in no neat order right now. Got me up out my bed. Or will you be stuck in the illusion? Lies and illusions. Are you cursing yourself because you ain't even got no core values? You stuck on the material of this realm. Yeah, it's a tool, but it ain't everything. Don't get it twisted. See, focusing on that money in this realm. Yeah, you need it in this realm to get stuff done. We're not going to say you don't. But honey, there's a whole spiritual river of blessings that allow you to release those constraints from being stuck on doing anything to get the money. There's a river of blessings when you have core values, personal ethics, that allow you to take flight, to spiritually evolve, to release those constraints of feeling like you got to do anything for money, of telling lies. For what? For making hostilities and conflict, unrest, because you got unrest in your soul, because you don't want to move with integrity, you feel like you got conflict with others. Let's find out about this conflict. What the divine want to say about it? Tell us about the conflict. Why is hostilities here? From some people you work with. All about that money again. Pentacles. Money. Why? Let's find out who telling lies. Why lies? Who telling lies? What you want to tell us about these lies, divine? Let's get into it. All right, I ain't going to take it because it ain't come out. There we go. All right, there we go. Here we go. See, it ain't their time. Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Because a judgment call been made. And all of these in reverse. I don't know if I picked them up in reverse or not. But what is happening right now. That a lot of partnerships about to be ended because a lot of people going to recognize their core values. Not going to be investing in certain things, certain crossroads, making decisions. Because you recognizing the lies. And some people want to spiritually evolve. They don't want to get caught up in the lies and the illusions. They want to take flight spiritually. On their path of being a healer, healing themselves, healing others, having core values. Core values in building relationships and solving problems. Healer, building relationships and solving problems. Some of y'all going to have to go within to do this because there are some lies. It's spiritual warfare out here in this piece. Lies. Some people who not going to spiritually evolve because why? They stuck on lies. They won't go within, take responsibility, accountability. If you're not doing it here, do believe when you leave here, and we all leave here, ain't no if, ands, or buts about it. What's the one thing that's guaranteed? Death. What's that one thing that's guaranteed? Death. Don't get it twisted. Celebration. Will you have this soul awakening and be able to spiritually evolve? Or are you going to miss out on the spiritual celebration? Why? Because you won't go within and check your core values? Get it twisted then. I ain't putting this in no order tonight. That's where we at with it. Can you find your joy? Can you have respect for yourself and others? Because what you doing, what you thinking, the energy you putting out, that's what's going to come back to you. Ain't no ifs, ands, or buts about it. So if you're not spiritually evolving, who that's on? You can check your core values. You can go within so that you can be in a celebratory mood and take flight. Or you could get stuck in the lies and the illusion, not wanting to check your core values, believing that money is everything and doing anything for money. Go ahead. Choice is yours. Make it. How you moving though? Ask yourself that. Go within, baby, and ask yourself how you moving. See what this cave all about? Go within. You need to retreat and go within. How you moving? You mad over some ex-lovers for some of y'all? How you moving? Are you going to be a winner at the end of the day? Not caught up here because you got a little material gain in a little bag. It's the spiritual evolution, baby. That's the winning factor. How you moving? Are you coming with sustenance and able to express yourself through your core values? Or are you expressing yourself through the material gains of this world? You feel like you got it going on and you got it popping because you got a little this, a little trinkets, a little that. But where your soul at? Is it winning? Is it spiritually evolving? Because what's that one thing that's guaranteed is death. So will you be spiritually evolving? Are you winning in the spirit? Or are you spiritually bankrupt, deplete? See, some of y'all connecting with the angels. We had that twice, and the ascended masters. And they asking you, how you moving? Angels got big messages tonight. Told me to get my up. Put this video on this channel when I'm like, I don't need this headache. I can shut this down and keep moving. But what they said, you're a spiritual warrior with a higher calling. It's time to take flight. It's time to spiritually evolve. You here to help others spiritually evolve. You got a higher calling. You connected with angels and ascended masters, and so are you collective. You bright star seeds. Bright stars, always let your light shine. That's what the angels and the ascended masters woke me up to say. How you moving? What are your core values? How you moving? You ask yourself the question. Are you going to expand on the soul level? Are you going to be able to spiritually evolve? Are you expanding on a soul level? I don't know that one. Let's look it up. I ain't even fit a front on it. Tonight I ain't got the time. We're going to get right into it. How you moving? What are your core values? Have you checked yourself lately and gone within to figure that out? What are your personal ethics? Are you doing anything for money? Yeah, money is a tool. We use it here. Whether we bartering, we trading, whether it's Bitcoin, digital currency, how you moving? Whether you are elite or higher up, how you moving? At the end of the day, all the hearts get weighed on the scale. You don't deal with Maya? Okay, you say you're a Christian. Well, ain't Christ going to judge your heart too? Okay. No, you said you're a Muslim. Well, don't Allah judge you too? How you moving? Death is the only guarantee. We all came in, we all going out. What happens once you leave? You decide. What are your core values? This room is the Northeast, Naughties, and it's about need. So some of you have felt like you were in need and necessity. Some of you believe the lies or in the illusions because you feel like something in your life is not fulfilling you or is not meeting your needs. Going back to your core values, how you moving? Do you feel like it's a sudden demand on you? Ongoing hardships? Is it material lack so you're doing anything for money? Or is it emotional dissatisfaction because of what? Where it's at with the ex lovers. See, the partnership was upside down for some of y'all past partnerships. I get it. Sometimes situations can leave you feeling frustrated, constrained, or struggling to move forward. But how you moving? It's a reminder that with your efforts, you can create any spark you want. The wake up call to take action, to go within, to check your core values. How you moving? Dig deep. For those of you who are spiritually evolving, as you meet your challenges, and don't let the despair, feeling the need to do anything for money, overwhelm you. Difficult times come to us all, but how you moving? What are your core values? What is deeply ingrained in you? What are the principles that guide you when you're building relationships, when you're making decisions, when you're solving problems? How you moving? Sometimes the difficult times can be the ones that you're going to look back on and realize that that's where the huge growth took place. So how you moving? That's where your true character gonna forge forward. That's where your true core values come forth. How you moving? It's not always an easy thing to hear, but that's why you can take time and connect with your angels, with your guides. Be encouraged, collective. Whatever hard times you're going through, know that you will get through these hard times and emerge even stronger. And that's for some of y'all. Don't let your core values get out of whack so that you may continue to spiritually evolve and take flight. A lot of y'all are spiritual warriors with a higher calling. And in the spiritual courts, see what I said? At the end of the day when we leave here, no matter whether it's Jesus, Allah, or the 42 laws of Maya, where your heart will be weighed. Is it going to be light as a feather, or is it going to be weighed down? Is the judge going to bang the gavel on you and say, yes, you spiritually evolved? Yes, you can take flight? Yes, you win. You're a winner. Or are you going to be stuck worrying about the ex-lovers and not having no core values because you didn't move with integrity? You was all about the lies. all about not growing in this spiritual warfare because you chose your core values. How you moving? Did you let the angels assist you by going within, checking them core values from time to time? We all can swing a little to the left and a little to the right. You're going to bring yourself right back to the middle. Even if you need assistance, it's all right. We all do at times, especially in this realm, because it's easy to get caught up with doing anything for money, with seeking the material. But you're a spiritual being. So how you moving? What are your core values? What's deeply ingrained in you? Are you willing to go within and check those core values? Because it's a wake-up call. There's a soul awakening here. And you will and you can get through it. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. You will and you can get through it. You will have cause to celebrate. But check those core values. Money's just a tool. Use it as a tool. It ain't everything. It's just a tool. Don't let it get you twisted. Thank you for joining me, Tonae Star. That has been this reading. How you moving? All my bright stars, cosmic stars, star seeds, cosmic divine architects, always let your light shine bright. You glimmering, glittering stars, always let your light shine bright. We out.